What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rant, no hate. I thought about something, and this isn't the first time that I've thought about this, but I want to speak about this, and I'm going to. And before I talk, if you know that you a Sambo, get the fuck off my channel, because I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and ain't none of you going to do a goddamn thing about it. But sit back and feel some type of way, which I can care less. For you real ones, walk with me. We can go back in history and we can look at different, black people that stood up for black people, stood up for justice and equality, stood up for freedom. And that's all they were asking for. Nothing more, nothing less. But of course, racist people look at it like, you don't deserve to even breathe the same air we breathe. Why should we treat you like equals? Even the Bible, give instructions and teach you how to be slaves and how to own slaves and pass them down to your kids and your kids' kids and all of that. So why should we look at you as an equal? How could we? That's not the natural order of things. Okay. Now, we can look at many different people that stood up and said things. Whether it was Martin Luther King, whether it was Rosa Parks, whether it was Jane Pittman, just so many people, whether it was Stokely Carmichael. We can go down the line of people who stood up and tried to make a difference and fight for justice. But I want to talk about Muhammad Ali, because he stood for justice. In fact, he was willing to risk his life and his boxing career to stand on his beliefs, what he felt was right. And it wasn't about being headstrong to stroking his ego. No. Ali knew they used black athletes before him to go to the military to try to get other blacks to go to the military. Well, for those who want to pretend and act like racism wasn't that bad, the same way they try to act like it doesn't exist right now. That's why you got black Trump supporters going to Trump rallies getting their ass kicked by racist people. And I say good for them. They should stomp the teeth out their mouth. Good for them. Because they're letting you know, no. We're not for you. We don't care how much you support Trump. Do it from a distance. We don't want you here. We don't want you around us. We are not the same. They're telling your stupid asses. But you Sambo idiots that don't know anything, this is the route you guys take. See, people don't stand for anything in this day and time. Nothing. There's a movie called Get Out. In this movie, it's a black man and he's dating a white woman. And it turns out in the movie that this woman that he's dating, she go out and she string along black men, she bring them in and they sell them as sex slaves. I watched many reactions to this movie. Not just this movie, but movies in general, but this movie. And I noticed that the majority of the people that do reactions are biracial couples. And you know what I always notice in every single one of those situations? It's always the black person that tries to make it seem harmless. Now, it's a movie, but the point what I'm saying, they'll say something like, oh, at first I wasn't going to watch it. I thought it was a typical, just nonsensical slave movie. Wait, what do you mean a typical nonsensical slave movie? Do you guys know how powerful that is? A typical nonsensical slave movie. Somebody even said like Roots. Oh, whoa. So Roots was nonsensical. Why? I'll tell you what it is. Not only had they watered down and lied to people, and Roots didn't even display everything. There was far more harsh things going on than the movie Roots even showed. And the fact that these young, super young idiots don't have the common sense to understand what our people been through and what we're still going through. You've been so brainwashed. You don't care about your past. People have made these warnings a long time ago. People don't know that our history. They don't care to know it. And therefore, they won't see or care about the things that plagues us to this very day. And no matter what's going on, you'll get black people going, it's our own fault. Or, they don't see how bad it was. Oh, that was a long time ago. So they're making excuses. Why? They feel more embarrassed or ashamed of saying anything other than trying to make an excuse for something. And it'll be their white counterpart going, well, no, that was so messed up. That's bad. Like, it's like, so the white person in the relationship has more common sense than the black one in the relationship because of brainwashing. You don't even see that. So in other words, that means if I'm dating a white chick, a Puerto Rican chick, or anybody that's not actually black, they can express how they feel about racism or whatever, but I can't. I have to worry about them feeling some type of way. Well, oh, if I'm dating someone that will feel any kind of way because I'm speaking against racism, man, fuck you. You can kick rocks. I'm not going to do that shit. Just like I said, when you're married to someone that doesn't have a problem waving their flag around and constantly talking about their nationality and cooking for you food that, you know, whatever, just everything is their nationality. All the TV shows, whatever they want, everything is what they like. And you just basically cater to it because you're scared of how they're going to react to you. You don't even fucking have authority in your own home. No type of way. And that's the male or the female. Whoever the Sambo is. You call no shots. You have no respect. I'm sure if Muhammad Ali was alive right now, he'd be hated more by black people. Or just as many black people would hate him as non-black racist people do. Man, let me tell you guys something. The very things that Muhammad Ali stood for and stood on, you think that that man would sit there? I tell you what, I bet you somebody like Ryan Garcia or Teofimo or Sergey Kovalev, you know, or Hector Camacho, I guarantee you any one of those motherfuckers who made those racist comments when they made them, I guarantee you they wouldn't have said that shit to Muhammad Ali. I bet you they wouldn't have said that shit to Jack Johnson. Like, and I guarantee you Ali and Jack Johnson wouldn't have overlooked it and act like it never happened. Oh, I guarantee you that. And I'm just using those two for as examples. There's others I can throw in here that wasn't having it. They wasn't on that type of time. But these Sambos is just like right now. You speak against racism, it's a Sambo-ass black slave mentality. A black slave right now will be the ones trying to speak against you. That's how it always go. This is why, like I say, when you don't stand on anything and you a fucking Sambo, then you know what you do? Keep your punk ass off of real people, real black men and women channels, and go to these channels of people that sit there and harbor that bullshit mentality of let's act like we don't see anything because we don't want Massa to get upset with us. We don't want to lose followers and subscribers. I can give a fuck about a bunch of fucking watered down half-ass slaves coming on my channel trying to subscribe. Fuck you. I don't want or need that. So at the end of the fucking day, this is what black people have been reduced to. This is why, and this is straight up reality. If you ever see a group of people, right? Let's see you I don't care if it's a mixed group of people or if it's like 3 white guys and 1 black dude. It's always the black person in the group being the clown, trying to be the comedian. It's always the black one trying to appease everybody, trying to make everybody laugh. It's always that one Sambo. And this is why I say, when you are friends with someone, exactly why are you friends? Like, if you stood on business, would those same people actually be friends with you then? You see, and no matter what race you are, common sense people understand, no, we're not going around speaking, promoting hate. No, we're speaking against the shit. When what we're telling you Sambos is, you can try to, kiss all the ass you want. You can try to pretend you don't see what's going on. And for those that don't see because they've been so brainwashed by nonsense, it's just like, for example, and I'm standing on everything I say. If you go in an Asian person's house, I don't care if it's Buddha or if it's their so-called form of Jesus or whatever, every painting or picture or whatever, it looks just like them. Yeah, you go into anybody else's home, whatever it is that they look up to and worship or whatever the hell, is always some symbol of a person or thing that's supposed to be powerful. If it has a face, it looks like them. Nope. What do black people have hanging up on their wall? Christmas time, what do black people have up on the top of their tree? Yeah. And here's the crazy part. You say Happy Kwanzaa to a black person now, and they literally go, "What's that?" Yeah. Say happy Juneteenth to a black person now. What's that? So at the end of the day, once again, like what my parents used to tell me when we were kids, I better not ever catch y'all fighting with each other. I better not ever. Don't you ever come to me and ask me, can you go and play with such and such, and you can't get along with your own siblings? Don't you ever come and ask me that, and you walk around with attitudes, not speaking to each other. Let me find out y'all not speaking. My mom and dad didn't play that shit. Now, we wasn't gonna walk around like nowadays. Yo, how your brother doing? I don't fuck with that nigga like that, yo. For real, yo. I ain't know that type of talent, that nigga, yo. I don't even fuck with that nigga, yo. You know what? I don't trust anybody that talk like that. I don't trust anybody that talk like that. You know how many people have left this earth, and the last words that they had from their own brother, sister, whoever, mom, dad, was something harsh? Now people at the funeral passing out and fainting, all that guilt is inside of them. Yeah. Something petty, right? And when you have a house divided, people will come in, they will infiltrate, and they will inject poison in your veins. They will try to help turn you against each other. Oh yeah. And this is the same exact thing as the black race. You look up on the news in Chicago today, another rapper found dead in his home state. The city that he was born in, the street he was raised on. Yeah, every time you turn around, they're promoting something happening where black people are not getting along, where black people are taking the lives of each other, right? And then we watch idiots go get on songs and brag about murders and how many people die in their neighborhoods and all this stupid nonsense and how many people that their little gangs kill and all that. And I sit back and I look at that and I go, damn. It's really crazy how people see these types of things, and y'all fools running out, raising y'all glasses, putting your middle fingers up, getting high as hell, supporting this mentality. Whenever you see this and you hear this, people of other races are sitting back going, look at them damn niggas. Yeah, they are a bunch of monkeys. Look at these coon-ass motherfuckers. Look at how they treat each other. And then when we say something about them, they're going to get mad. Y'all don't even get mad anymore. Yeah, man, so we is niggas and coons. We is. That's what we is. That's what we is, y'all. Y'all ain't wrong for that. But look, y'all, as long as you ain't the same skin color as us, y'all can say that y'all won't buy the because this type of nigga we are. That's exactly why this black race of people, like I said, y'all a bunch of weirdos. Got these goofy ass looking motherfuckers always coming on somebody's comment section. Defending. Who's going to defend a Sambo other than the Sambo? Who's going to defend a racist other than a racist? Huh? Yeah. So at the end of the day, right? And let me tell you how completely ignorant and stupid you jackasses are. You got some old black, ignorant, stupid looking motherfucker. I saw your little bullshit profile picture and shit. Yeah, nigga, I'm swole too. And I can fucking fight for real. I don't have mirror muscles, nigga. I can go for real. Yeah. Yeah, for real, I can go. You got a stupid motherfucker. You see my last video? Come in my comment section. Oh, man, who gives a fuck? Your stupid ass give a fuck, you dumb bastard, because you came in my fucking comment section. Yo, a whole half hour. Yeah, and your bitch ass sat there for a half a fucking hour and watched like a bitch because I control you. Because I own you, Negro. That's why. I'm not watching you. You're watching me. You see a topic, you choose to watch just to criticize. Another stupid black motherfucker, Sambo-ass Negro, just like I said. That's exactly what y'all are. Now, I talked about Tim Bradley. I talked about Deontay Wilder. I talked about Paulie Malignaggi. I talked about Sergey Kovalev. I talked about Ryan Garcia. I talked about Teofimo Lopez. Huh? Just to have a dumb black Sambo asshole idiot say, oh man, this guy get a whole half. Who gives a fuck what you think? I create the content. This is my channel. Negro, I will talk about your mama if I fucking want to talk about your mama. And ain't shit you gonna do about it. But sit there and play tough on the keyboard. So don't you ever fucking come on my shit questioning me like, oh, I can't say something because you gonna get mad. Give a fuck how you feel. The only people that take offense to real talk is people that's guilty of the shit you're saying. And your bitch ass sit there for a half an hour and watch just so you can play tough. Give a fuck about your bitch ass getting in your feelings because I'm speaking some facts. You focus on one part of the conversation, which is Tim Bradley. I covered several things and several people. Well, just like I said, a typical black Sambo. A typical black Sambo have to be the one to open their mouths. And whoever little bitch made motherfuckers hit the like button on that comment, I don't give a fuck. You are all the same. A bunch of Sambos. You the type of black dude that'll have a fucking white girlfriend and she'll be calling you nigga. That's right, nigga. Lick my feet, nigga. You black coon. That's right. Get them nigga lips working. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I'm your nigga. I'm your Sambo. Yeah, my big nigga lips. I love these little white feet. That's the type of motherfuckers y'all are. That's what y'all are. And that's why you motherfuckers feel some type of way when somebody speak the truth. That's the type of motherfucker that, you know, non-black people have went from saying, can I have a pass to say the N-word to, hey, them niggas, yo, those niggas be this, those niggas, and y'all, yeah, I know. But I guarantee you, like I said before, you will not refer to that white friend as a cracker, a honky, or none of that shit. I guarantee you, your Puerto Rican friends, you will not call them a spick. I guarantee you won't call your Asian friend a chick. You won't call it, if you have a Chinese friend, you won't call them a chink. I guarantee you, anybody that comes from this country that got to come across the water, you won't call them a wetback. But I guarantee you won't. But they can call you nigga. They can say nigga. They can say what the fuck they want. They can tell you to your face. Black people keep saying that, oh, the government owe us aspirations. We know they don't owe us anything. We don't owe the black race anything. And black people need to get up and start working and stop complaining. And you'll be right along with them. I done seen videos of you Sambo ass motherfuckers. And y'all don't understand anything. You think that Muhammad Ali did what he did? Y'all be saying he's stupid. Just like Colin Kaepernick. Oh, fuck that, all that money that motherfucker could have been making, man. And see, this is exactly what you do to black people. They in a position to make a little bit of money. And they make some money, they make good money, whatever it is. Now, guess what? They don't care about the struggles anymore. They don't care about who's going through what. If I did it, anybody could do it. Those people in that position because they want to be. And that's how y'all start talking. And you find yourself in a position where the more you open your big mouth trying to defend racist people and trying to say, I've evolved. My mindset has changed because I realized I was holding myself back. And there can be truth, a whole lot of truth to people holding themselves back. Not just black people, people in general. But when these things are said and y'all start getting booed and people don't want to hear what you have to say anymore because all you basically doing is sucking ass and trying to be a part of something big. You see this dude, Tommy Sotomayor, right? This motherfucker, every time I used to hear him talk, everything was black this, black that, black this, black that. Dirty, crooked cops, they doing this to black people. Politicians, different people doing this to black people. He would show these video clips and all of that. And all of a sudden, this motherfucker went from that to talking about how he don't date black women at all, black women this, black women that, right? But everything is just directed at the black race. And what I did, I noticed, I started looking at his videos, and I looked at his numbers, and I said, oh, I see what it is with this guy. Speaking on behalf of black people, got to the point, the numbers started to dwindle down. So now, let me say something controversial, and then his numbers start to pick up and change. And the crazy thing about people is they will subscribe to your channel just so they can argue with you. They will watch your videos just so they can argue with you. And once I saw the direction that he was going, I just, I can't mess with this guy. And then this dude goes on the panel speaking and thought he was going to go in here and shame black people. And he had a bunch of white dudes on there that was just letting him know he's nothing but a sellout. They're racist as fuck. And they're telling him, don't think playing a role of Kunta Kinte, playing a role of Toby. Don't think playing the role of Toby is going to get our good graces. We're not for you. We don't like you. We can't stand you. And if you sell out your own people, you're a disgrace. So I said, that's good for Tommy. Yeah, good for him. That's good. Anytime I find you Sambos in a position where you get a wake-up call from racist people, good for you. Because all you basically learning is that you've been making a fool out of yourself all of this time. See, what makes me laugh, it's like a couple of days ago. Me and this guy, we get along very well. I don't consider him a friend. I don't know him well enough to call him a friend. I've been through enough, things, been around him to say a friend. But we have a mutual respect. Real cool guy, white guy, real cool guy. And I remember we were sitting there, and he said, a lady walks into the room, and she's making comments, and she says something about people being rude, and he said, man, you talking about people being rude. You just walk in, don't even say hello to anybody, and just start complaining, slamming stuff. Like, that's not rude to you? Oh, well, hello, everyone. She just looked, And then the crazy thing about that was the look on her face was almost like, what the hell do I have to say hello for? This is how we've become as people. We have no manners, no good etiquette, nothing. We don't know how to raise our kids anymore, right? As a race of human beings. And what he said was, she does this type of stuff when she gets angry, and she always complained about the way other people, act and whatever. And her attitude exemplifies the very thing she gets angry at and speaks against, right? And that's what he said to me, and and he told me later that when he saw her, she said to him, like, what's your problem, dude? And he's like, what do you mean what's my problem? And then since when have my name been dude? I mean, you're saying, like, I didn't speak when I did, because you didn't. You come in here slamming stuff, angry about whatever, and then you don't even show manners. And she said to him, it's like 5 black people sitting there. What the hell I got to say hello to them for? Mm-hmm. But when she see me, hey, how you doing? I speak if I want to. I don't have to speak. Oh, you're the same skin color as me, same nationality as me. Why are you taking the side of those darkies? Why do I need to speak to them? Why can't they speak to me first when I walk in? You see, well, she wound up being unemployed after her comments, see? Like Paulie was after he made his comments. But once again, what happened? She ended up speaking to 2 of the black people that was even in the room. Didn't even tell them why. Said that this guy set her up and lied on her. So they wasn't even aware. And those 2 black women, 2 of those, black, they that's messed up. How he gonna get her fired? You can't trust nobody. And I don't like telling people stories, and I just looked at both of them. I didn't even say anything. I just looked at them. And then one of them said to me, that's why, you see, like, you got to be careful. These people always, I said, okay, that's what I find. I just said, let me just tell y'all this. When you don't know the full story, it's best to not say anything. Because you might find out that the person you're defending might not be for you at all. Then, to further that, someone had this person on video. Nigger, fucking coon, fucking monkey, nigger. So you see the point what I'm saying to you? Just like in history, okay? People don't know what's said, what was really said, what really happened, how things really went. They don't even care to know their history. Just like these 2 was blinded by what actually really happened. And the very person who's racist as fuck towards them and felt like, what the hell I need to speak to these niggas for, are the very ones defending this person. Yeah, and that person didn't even tell them exactly why they got fired. Just said they got set up and was lied on. Right. And you feeling bad for that person and feeling sad. Yeah. This is one of the reasons why when we speak about things, people always come to this conclusion of, oh, but what's the purpose of speaking? Because I want to. That's why. And I can. You see, people like a Tim Bradley, people that will open their mouths, or Paulie Malignaggi, anybody that I've spoken on. See, they have voices that can reach people. And if Tim Bradley can influence people that racism shit ain't nothing. Yeah, assholes. That's what we don't need. That's what we don't need. And when somebody else can speak up and say, I hate them niggas. I'm anti-black. I'm KKK. I wish I could bring that nigga back to life so I could kill that nigga. Yeah, when people can do that, you want to know what other people gonna do? Oh, shit. Oh, that was funny. They're not offended by that shit. Why? They look around, and not only are they not offended, you got black people that's not offended. And you monkey coon Sambo ass Negroes have to actually be schooled on shit like that because you talk too fucking much. You think that it's okay to sit back and just zip your lips when somebody's trying to take us down. But when somebody stands up, once again, it be that one, sit down, sir. Massa gonna kill you, nigga. What you don't, Massa gonna kill you. Oh, Massa, he being defiant, Massa. He not trying to follow the rules, Massa. That's you Sambos. You would be saying Muhammad Ali is a big mouth, just like the racist people did. And I'm pretty sure you had black people back in the day that didn't like him either. But you would not respect what he stood for. You would not respect anything. In fact, and like I said, it's not just Ali. If let me explain something to you. You would be sitting here going, if us niggas want to be slaves, who is you? Who is you to tell us we can't be slaves? If we want to serve master, let us serve master. That's exactly your mentality. Y'all sit up here and make excuses. Who gives a fuck about what you think? Just like I said, if I made a channel, like back in the day, before I made a boxing channel, my first channel was a channel about the Oakland Raiders. Here's the crazy part. I had, out of all of the people that subscribed because they like the Las Vegas Raiders now, it was amazing how many Dallas Cowboy fans, Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans, Washington Redskin fans, New York Giant fans, Buffalo Bill fans, New Orleans Saints fans, San Diego Charger fans, Miami Dolphin fans, you name it. They are all in the comment section talking shit. And I'm like, first of all, I say what the fuck I want to say. This is for the Oakland Raiders at the time, okay, but this is for the Raiders. This is about the Raiders. So why the fuck are you on here arguing about shit? Stupid ass. You go and take your bullshit channel and create a channel for your Washington Redskins or whoever it is that you like, and you say what the fuck you want on your channel. And these basically comments based on shit like you're putting up Raiders players, different positions and all that, past, present, things like that, talking about what type of season they had year before that, this year, that year, whatever, like just talking about LA Raider Nation. That was the name of the channel. Okay, Raider Nation. But you got more comments from people that like other teams more than actual Raider fans. Oh, hell no. There's no way that he's... Okay, first of all, mind your fucking business. This is the whole shit. Nothing that I put up is for an argument or debate. What I post is just like you saw what I posted on the community section, right? Who was the better number 34? Bo Jackson, Walter Payton, Earl Campbell, or Herschel Walker? You don't see me in the comment section arguing with anybody. I respect your opinions on who you think was better or who you like better as a player or whatever. I don't care. It's not about a right or wrong answer. It's just for fun. Just like the channel itself was just for fun. But you get these emotional idiots that come in your comment section like they're going to change your perspective on shit because they're going to come with attitude. Oh, you guys are fucking idiots. Such and such was this. Oh, people are idiots. Oh, I tell you, you never know when you're going to see a person face to face. And I love when I've came across people face to face, how all of a sudden they feel real different about their fucking mouth. And it's always the same shit. Always the same shit. See, we're speaking about things for the fun factor of it all. Give fellas something to indulge into, whatever. Females that like football, just something to talk about, something to do just for fun. No, but you gotta have these motherfuckers that want to come in your comment sections. We're not talking about the Redskins, motherfucker. We're not talking about the Cowboys. We're talking about the fucking Raiders. What we're talking about as far as a week-to-week basis as who the opponents are and things like that, you know, whatever. But bottom line is, no, you got these people that always want to come in because they got nothing better to do except sit there and jerk off looking at somebody else's wife, except fantasize about what they want in life because their life suck, except sit up here and don't know how to have an adult grown-up conversation. This is why I said, damn, this shit is crazy, man. And I just lost interest in the whole shit. Because like I said, every time you turn around, you got Denver Bronco fans and Buffalo Bill fans and everybody else that it's like, bro, this, like, you know what? If I wind up fucking one of these dudes up, because I will run into you somewhere. And I guarantee you, face to face, it's always the same shit. That same stupid look they have on their face when I realize who the fuck you are. And that's why most of these motherfuckers don't have no content. I don't give a fuck about your little thumbnail. And at the end of the day, the truth hurts people. That's why when you hear me say, never fall in love with lies, that shit's poison. People start to believe their own lies. And they don't even care what the truth is anymore. Just like how they treat Ryan Garcia, like what he did wasn't even a problem. Like it was, so what? Big deal, he cheated. Somebody made a comment before, but if we gonna do that to Ryan, then we gotta do it to everybody. You dumb, stupid, Sambo ass idiot. Before Ryan Garcia, they did it to fucking Jarrell Miller. Asshole. Fuck you mean? Y'all don't even care about a person being dirty. And that's why I say, either you should one day grow some nuts and become a fighter, or somebody that you love and care about, become a fighter, get in the ring, and somebody do the same shit to them. Only they end up with something permanently wrong with them. Just so your stupid ass, because y'all believe in the Bible, right? When the Bible say how the sins of the mother and father can travel throughout the kids, right? Your kids can be punished for you. So yeah, for you being such a hateful, I don't give a fuck, right? Let's see what happens when you willing your son or daughter around, or your brother or your cousin or somebody, because some motherfucker decided, you know what? I'm going to get juiced up. When I hit this motherfucker, it's going to be extra hard now. Yeah, and while he's drained, following the rules and honoring the sport and his contract and standing on dignity, nah, I'm going to cheat. And I guarantee you motherfuckers wouldn't have the same outcome, you wouldn't have the same outlook because of that outcome. But y'all love to run your mouths. And I just think about all of these people that stood for something at one point and how none of these motherfuckers don't care, they don't understand nothing. I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just being real. Black people get pissed off when you say you don't really give a fuck about Eminem's music. Eminem's the GOAT. Motherfucker, do you act like that when your woman gets naked in front of you? You motherfucker act like you in love with this dude. Yeah. You know what you can't do to racist ass people? And you know what you can't do to people who may not be racist, but have a strong opinion on a rock music? You couldn't go tell them that Prince was a better guitarist than anybody from Megadeth or Metallica. Yeah. Yeah. You couldn't go tell them Lenny Kravitz was the greatest rock singer of all time. I guarantee you couldn't. I guarantee you they'll have a strong debate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm not saying that you don't have the right to like Eminem as a rapper, but I'm telling you, fuck you. Who the fuck are you to get angry at somebody because they don't like the dude's music? Just say, it's always black people getting angry at black people for standing on business. It's always black Sambos running around here trying to defend racist ass people who clearly don't respect your dumb ass. And once again, like I said, when these black people going to these Trump rallies getting jumped, good. They need to stop, like I said, they need to stomp the teeth out your mouth. They need to fucking bust all this shit up down to the white meat. All of this shit. That's what need to happen to you. Cause y'all still don't get it. Y'all still don't get it. Muhammad Ali said, I would rather be executed, even if it means facing machine gun fire. I will not go to war. I will not go and fight against people who've done nothing to me. I'm not even free right here in the country I'm from. There's places on Miami Beach I can't even go. The heavyweight champ of the world represent this country, but I have racism coming against me. And I'm supposed to go fight some people who did nothing to me. And you got people that got the nerve to call Muhammad Ali racist. Only people who call Muhammad Ali racist are people that are racist. And he stood up against them. So when Ali is talking about not mixing, do you know how many how many so-called Christians had that same mentality? Because in the book they talk about not mixing the races. Do you understand? It's not, people try to make like it's a Muslim thing. No. I've heard many Christians preach that same shit. And you got to understand the time that Ali came up in as well. And the things that he saw and faced. Of course. Do you feel safe? This is why black people call Jack Johnson crazy. That's why white people called Jack Johnson crazy. Because he came up way before Ali. And the time he came up in, he was like, nah, I got my white bitch now. Y'all don't like it? Do something about it. If you know Jack Johnson's story, if you know Sonny Liston's story, if you understand what was going on with these guys, you know, it's real easy to run your mouth and talk shit. Y'all don't stand on anything. That's why. Y'all the type of people that someone can come along, tell you anything, give you anything, and you're quick to accept it. I guess when you look at black people, you look at it like, you just a nigga like me. Who are you? What can I learn from you? What can I gain from you? There's no human being on this earth, dead or alive, that's exempt from human error. And that's not what we're talking about. But we're talking about when someone deliberately, like when I wake up in the morning, imagine this. I see a little white kid, a little Spanish kid, a little Indian kid, or anything that's not a black person, and I see them being chased or being in danger. I'd help them the same way I'd help anybody else. And I have done a lot of shit, still do, and that's who I am. I don't have to go around. I can sit here and record people telling you the shit that I do for people. Your skin color has nothing to do with it. You guys are not used to people standing on business. You guys are not used to people saying what they really feel. You guys are used to black people. Let's protest. We just want to be treated fairly, please. Please. That's what the fuck y'all used to. And this is exactly why. It's like example, right? When men have that masculine stand up, no nonsense type of guy appeal, people fear that. They don't like that. Who fears a gay guy? Huh? So, what do you think happens when you can look, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Snapchat, whether it's Instagram, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, whatever they got going, and you see nothing but a bunch of soft, feminine, sissy type men? Who the fuck do you think feels threatened by that? Yeah. The flip side to that is what? You got a bunch of arrogant, stuck-up black men that think their shit don't stink, and then you got the drug dealer, gangbanger, can't speak a sentence, millionaire, multi-millionaire rapper, entertainer. But the good-hearted people, the intelligent brothers and sisters that don't move like none of them, stay in a particular, bubble of, we can see around the bubble though. We see what's going on inside and outside of our bubble. But we don't want no parts of that. That's not for us at all. You don't hear people talk about people like that. Yeah, they don't. They always got this arrogant motherfucker who's talking about know your worth, date based on high value, low value, and, you're like a little bitch, smacking his mouth like a little bitch, or you have the straight up homosexual guy, or the transgender guy. That's what you see as black people. Or you got that dude that can't talk. Hey man, y'all traveling from Atlanta to North Carolina. How you think this tour gonna be? Man, it gonna be lit, my nigga. Nah, I'm saying all real nigga gonna be there. Nah, I'm saying they all gonna be there and shit. They gonna be represented like, know what I'm saying? Like, for real, though, nigga. Like, that's how we put it in, nigga. And I think that we did though, this is what they put in front of a camera. Y'all okay with that? Y'all are entertained by that. You listen to black people that spoke back in the 40s and 50s, how intelligent they sound compared to now. And I've been saying this for the longest. Before my mom passed away, we was having the same conversation. I said, Mama, people were far more intelligent back in the day than they are now. People are not smarter. Even like with technology, they're building on top of things that was already researched. It's not like they're breaking new grounds and just all of it. No, they're finding things, but it's studies, it's theories, it's things that they've already had, and let's build off of that. It's simple. It's real simple. But the way we treat each other, the way just our mannerisms, nothing about people right now. Nothing is advanced. It's the same bullshit. You see these videos of these auditors. At what point do the police not realize that they have the right to record from a public sidewalk? When do they not realize that? When? I guarantee you this, though. For all of the people that defend the police for falsely arresting people and all the lawsuits that happen that y'all don't find out about because they get caught on camera doing it as well, and they arrested someone, physically harmed someone, did something to a person, and when you hear a police officer stand there and say, I don't care what the Supreme Court says, I don't care nothing about the laws, I personally don't like you recording and this and that and blah, blah, right? You not liking something doesn't mean somebody's breaking the law. Now, if somebody's standing out in front of your house recording, trying to zoom in your rooms, and no, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about someone, and auditors are trying to get a rise out of the police. Now, is it their fault that the police confront them? Nope. Especially when they're not bothering the cops, and the cops will just walk 100 fucking yards away, all the way across a big ass parking lot, just to confront them about something. I've seen people walk out of their office, walk up. I don't want to be recorded. Well, why the fuck did you walk in front of the camera? Now, you were in your fucking office, right? You were in your office. Nobody could see you, but somehow you decide to walk and stand right in front of a camera and yell, I don't want to be recorded. This is what I'm saying. This is the level of ignorance that we're at. Having degrees and all that shit don't make you intelligent. It means you understand your course of study. Doesn't mean you're an intelligent person, though. No. This is where we've become. This is what we've become. This is where we've come to, from people trying to lift their voices to wake us the fuck up. But see, this Samboism, it's contagious. Where would Muhammad Ali fit in this era of time right now? I'm telling you, it would be black people hating this man more than white folks and anybody else. It would be black folks. Oh yeah, there will be people of other races, because racism is real. What I'm telling you, you'd have as many black folks knocking him and putting him down and not understanding what he stands for. This is why even right now, I don't do this shit to nobody. Ask a kid, why is there no school on Martin Luther King Day? And even though they're going to school, they don't even know why. Ask them what Martin Luther King stood for and what his message was. They don't know. Ask them who Harriet Tubman was. They don't know. Ask them who Rosa Parks was. They don't know. Ask them who Stokely Carmichael was. They don't know. Ask them who Marcus Garvey was. They don't know. They don't know. They don't care. This is why they have no fucking direction. And this is exactly why, no matter how much blood, sweat, and tears a person put into anything to try to make a life better, whether it's a family situation, great-great-grandparents passing something down to their kids, no matter what, people don't appreciate shit. They don't care. You can literally open up a book and say, hey, man, here's a family photo album from the 1800s. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay, we're about to go get high and do some fuck shit. That's the mentality. See, if you stand for something, keep it to yourself. Let everybody think it's okay to be racist. Let everybody think it's okay to accept racism, that you can't do nothing about it. Let everybody think it's okay to defend racist, hateful ass, evil people that just do wrong. And let people think it's okay to make excuses up. But just make sure, for anybody, but make sure when it comes to this, if that person look just like you, you don't have to respect them. You do not have to show them love. In fact, that's who you attack. That's the mindset right there. Sambos don't get that. This is too deep for ignorant people, for stupid people. This is too deep for Sambos. This is too deep for racist people. Because who are you to speak against us and tell the truth on us? I do what the fuck I want to do. And at the end of the day, I can look in the mirror and feel comfortable in my skin any time of the day. You know what the sad part is? Sambos can too. They don't see nothing wrong with being a Sambo. I remember Stephen A. Smith made a comment. And I know in that comment he thought he said something powerful. He thought he said something that was going to just drop bombs on people and make them think they need to change their way of thinking, like him. Stephen A. Smith said, you know the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning? I think about how can I make my bosses some money and how can I get some of it. Damn. That's the first thing that you think about when you wake up. I don't know that there's any one particular thought in my mind when I wake up other than, okay, I'm awake. All right, turn my alarm off. Go in here and brush, gargle, freshen up, whatever I got to do, eat, whatever, you know. Yeah. Most of us, we want to wake up and fuck first thing in the morning, right? Yeah. Hey, what time you got to work? Hey, we got about an hour and a half to this. Yeah, we want to go do some shit. Huh? Yo, you know what? Let me make sure that whatever the recycle's bagged up, the garbage is bagged, your stuff. Yeah, I'm just saying. First thing you think I think of when I wake up in the morning is management, huh? A supervisor or a coworker. The what? That was his words. First thing I think of when I wake up, first thing I think when I wake up in the morning is how can I make my bosses some money? And how can I get some of it? A Sambo wouldn't understand that. Why that's just the thought of that shit. Goddamn. You don't have nothing else to wake up to? That's the first shit coming to your mind? If you find yourself watching a Muhammad Ali video of any sort, whether it's his fights, whether it's him speaking, always understand something. If you can put in anybody's comment section or even think to yourself, he stood for what was right. Ask yourself, why in the fuck is so many people around you so fucking stupid and ass backwards? It's not just a few idiots that come in your comment section. It's people. A huge amount of people. A huge amount of sellout, Sambo, racist ass motherfuckers don't even like themselves. that open their mouth to speak, to try. Do you hear me? To try and discourage you from standing on what you should stand for. That's why these motherfuckers sit back, watch you dumbass entertainers go out here and kill yourselves. That's why. That's why someone like Sexy Red can show up to a school high as fuck, cursing, twerk dancing, giving the kids negative messages, and all of a sudden the school system starts to wake up and stop inviting her. And no, send her back. Nah, you can't come in here like that. Nah, come on, you gonna come in and the kids, right? She jump on her Twitter, fuck y'all motherfucking hating ass, bitch ass motherfuckers, blah, 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 right? What do the WWE do? Let's bring Sexy Red in here to help her promote one of our NXT shows. Yeah. This is for what reason? To get the black people to pay attention, to get the black people to tune in. Nobody want to see that dirty bitch. Nobody want to see her. Yeah, that dirty bitch who sat here out of her own mouth and talked, bragging about having gonorrhea, bragging about having venereal diseases and being all this shit that, no, nobody care about her. She don't care about nobody but herself and her money. That's all she cares about. Nobody give a fuck about no damn Sexy Red. Yeah, but that's the mentality. Who you think the mastermind behind it is? I'm willing to guarantee you it wasn't a black person who said, let's get Sexy Red up here in the WWE. I guarantee you it wasn't. Yeah, this is what people do. Hey, you know your people better than I do. Who do you think we could get to? Who's the hot rap artist right now? Right, so we don't care what type of images our kids see. No. I have no respect for people that don't have respect for themselves. Any fucking time you can create a line of lipstick, booty hole brown, gonorrhea green, yeah, all this goofy shit. You have a line of cosmetics named after venereal diseases. The fuck gonna respect somebody like that? Which means any kid can pull up her Wikipedia, pull up her information and read the same type of shit. That's exactly my point, though. That's the type of picture that they try to paint for what black people are. A bunch of uneducated, ignorant street niggas that was somehow able to find their way into the entertainment business and get rich, but they're dumb as fuck. That's the picture that they want to paint of us. And you Sambo ass ignorant motherfuckers out here who run around here too stupid and don't care about your own people. This is where you guys are the biggest slaves in the world and don't even realize it. And every time you open your mouth to speak, to say some shit, it's like, how dumb can I be today? What can I say today that's even worse than yesterday? I don't want the world to see me as a good person. I want the world to know just how ignorant that I am. If Muhammad Ali was alive right now, fighting in his prime, I can see a whole lot of you black people out there rooting against him to lose. You could have people coming in comment sections calling him every type of nigger, coon, monkey, whatever, and you black motherfuckers would be hitting the like button. You black motherfuckers would be sitting up here agreeing with them. You black people would be sitting up here trying to make excuses as to why it's not racist. Your mindsets are all screwed up. For all of you that make dumb comments and say shit like, racism was a long time ago. There's nothing you motherfuckers can say that anybody even cares to hear. There's nothing valid about your own words, except you're a certified asshole that don't know anything about life. You think racism is over. We've even had a black president. Right, that means racism is over. That's like saying because somebody was a rapist and went to jail, they come out, they're automatically not a rapist anymore. I mean, jail isn't therapy. Some people might be scared enough to not want to go back to jail. Doesn't mean they changed inside, though. How many people go to jail for murder? Get out, right? Get out, come back and murder somebody else. Huh? How many people have you seen? I mean, we've seen many videos of people doing all types of crimes. They get caught, they get bailed out. They do more crimes, get caught, get bailed out. In the meantime, we sit back and these things are happening in the world. And we act like sports and entertainment is detached from real life, like it's not the same thing, like these people are not human beings or something, or like it's two separate earths or something. No, it's all the same shit. You know, I'll say this as well. I touched on this before. I remember Michael Jai White was being interviewed, and one of the questions was, when we ask a question, just give a name. And I knew this was on purpose when they asked the question. Bruce Lee couldn't beat, and he said, me. You want to know what's so funny? Because not only are there many people who disagree with Michael Jai White, but I find it not surprising, but I find it so funny that I saw all of these Asian people, especially Chinese people, who all had something to say derogatory against Michael Jai White. Then all of a sudden, by far, I see all these other people. I see black content creators. I see all these other making comments derogatory against Michael Jai White. Why do you think the Chinese people are defending Bruce Lee? Because they're Chinese. Yeah. Now, for the Asian person that goes, well, I just respect Asian culture, period, so I'll stick up for Asian culture. Yeah, they're doing it out of bias as well. Michael Jai White isn't a professional fighter, but neither is Bruce Lee. One of them is 232 pounds, the other one is 132 pounds. Somehow, you guys have made up in your mind that a 132-pound man could beat anybody. He's the deadliest man ever to live. No one could touch Bruce Lee. Oh, Bruce Lee is the begin-all, end-all of martial arts. Bruce Lee is just, you couldn't beat Bruce. And then you say, what was Bruce Lee's fighting record? What do you mean? The fuck you mean what I mean? What was his fighting record? I don't know. You know why you don't know, asshole? Because you don't have one. Because he wasn't a professional fighter. I don't give a fuck about who he fought, these other little martial artists that he fought against. I don't care nothing about the story. I don't give a fuck about none of that. What was his professional record? Here's a man that does not train to be a professional fighter. You think Bruce Lee was getting up every morning, taking 7-mile runs, 3 to 7 mile runs? You think Bruce Lee was every day just, no. He trained and did the things he did his way. Bruce Lee was not a professional fighter. But somehow he could beat Sugar Ray Leonard in the fight. He could beat Ray Robinson, Ali, Mike Tyson. He was just too fast. You couldn't hit him. He had Goku power. He had all this. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? But here is, my point is, Chinese people will brag about Bruce Lee. People from Thailand will brag about Tony Jaa. White Americans will brag about Chuck Norris. You know who black people won't brag about? Michael Jai White, Ron Van Cleef, Jim Kelly. Nope. You know who black people, what they do? They jump on the bandwagon of everybody else. Everybody else. So when you say you think this person could beat this person because based on what? Popular demand? Bruce Lee was when we was coming up and we watched his old movies and stuff. You know, movies are old by the time we, you know, but you watched his old movies and you said, yeah, we like Bruce Lee. You know, Bruce Lee had a different style than everybody else. He was, you know, but it's all movie fighting. None of it's real. I guess in Chinese Connection, when Bruce Lee was spinning around holding those two dummies, y'all think it was actually real people. Bruce Lee had superhuman strength. Show me a display of superhuman strength that Bruce Lee showed us. Show us that he had heavyweight. Show me. Don't give me your fucking opinion. Show me. Michael Jordan could jump extremely high. He didn't have superhuman jumping ability. He did what was capable, what a human being is capable of doing. Now, if Michael Jordan could stand from the ground and jump to the top of my house, now that's something different. No, we're doing things that a human being is capable of doing. That's what we're doing. I don't give a fuck if the maximum bench press is 650 pounds, 700, whatever. That means a human being can do it. But you hear those terms. Bruce Lee had superhuman speed and strength. Right, okay. Yeah. Right, he has superhuman abilities and died at 32 years old. Everything that you motherfuckers say. That's my point about fairy tales. All of this shit that people say. The way that people see things. Black people are nothing but puppets, but Sambos, and it's so fucked up that the real good down-to-earth people are just sprinkled around. Like, we gotta like jump up and down and try to find each other. Hey, where you at? Where the real people at? Because we're so just in the midst of all this bullshit. And this is one of the reasons why I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When it comes to black people, we are our own worst enemies. This is one of the reasons why we as a people can't get nowhere. You know what? If somebody ever sat down with a person and told them, listen, I'm telling you because I love you. You need to get off of these drugs. You need to focus, get the help you need to get your life together. I will be here for you. I'm not here to support your drug habit. I'm not here to support you stealing and lying. I'm here to help you get the help you need, and I'll stand with you. But you have to want these things for yourself. Now imagine that motherfucker walking away going, that's supposed to be my people. That motherfucker don't care about me. Oh, so if he say, listen, man, who am I to judge? Get as high as you want, man. Come steal money, do whatever you got to do. Hey, man, if you want to be a drug addict and walk around and be a burden to everybody, you go right ahead. See, that's the problem. Nobody can put their foot down without people understanding. Well, fuck you, because I'm going to put my foot down. And I'm going to stand on business always. A Sambo wouldn't understand that. You little weak bitch-made motherfuckers wouldn't understand that. You wouldn't. So no matter what you say, and no matter how much of a fucking coon you're proud of being, you are who you are and you are what you are. And nobody respects you because of. So all that keyboard warrior tough shit that y'all do, all of this walking around here trying to feed in and to appease people, you do what it is that you want to do. Stop worrying about my channel and anybody else's. Go create your own channel. Be a Sambo, be the Sambo that you are. That's what you do. All the real ones will know to stay away from you. I've told people on my channel, they'll tell me they went on this person's channel, that person's channel, they got blocked. Stop going on their channels. And if you go on their channels, don't leave a comment. If you're going to be disrespectful, don't say shit. Don't say shit. Now, if you're on somebody's channel and they don't want the truth, why would you want to be on their channel anyway? Right? It's simple. So I say to you all, if you sitting up here putting Muhammad Ali in your top 10, whatever, if you're sitting up here talking about what Ali stood for, if you're sitting up here talking about what Martin Luther King stood for and all these other black people, why the fuck are you trying to attack other black people for standing up what's right now in this era? Y'all Negroes are lost, and you got a long way to go for you even wake up, for you to even grow up. Because y'all not even men. Y'all not even women. Y'all a bunch of little boys and a bunch of little girls. To all my real ones, talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.